everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a basic architectural diagram with rendering and line work. So we're going to start off with our model here in rhinoceros, and we're just simply going to select our current view or whatever view you would like to use, and then just make 2D. Alright, now if we go to the top view, you will see it here. And then from there, you're just going to want to select everything and press export. Alright, I already have it exported, so now we will go into parallel and press render, or type in render. And you'll just select render, and it'll take a couple minutes to render. And then from there, go into Illustrator. Now this is where we want to go in and bring in our line work. We'll just go ahead and scale this upwards so it fits good on the page. So there we go, we have that. A little bit. Then we are going to, any thick lines like this that it look like duplicates, just going to go ahead and delete. Here we have one too. This just has to do with the orientation of the line work, where it wants to make the lines. It's kind of weird. That. Go. So now we're going to pull in our render that we made, and it's not going to be the same scale or anything, so in order to scale it, we're just going to right click on it, arrange, send to back, then our line work should pop up in front of it. Now when you scale it down, make sure you're holding shift and just try to line it up as best you can. And I found that using the arrow keys for minute adjustments helps a lot. Okay, so that looks about the right scale. Maybe a little bit. This can just take a little bit of working in order to get it to line up well. Okay, so now that we have the rendering there, it gives you an idea of the shadows and how things are playing out. So now we can choose just the line work. Shift to deselect background, and we can adjust the line work, size of the lines here. We can also go in and make them dashed lines. So now that we have our line work there, we can go ahead and start to make actual diagrams. So I'm going to grab the line segment tool, and for this diagram I'm going to make it a diagram of how I'm showing pushing and pulling. So I'm going to start here and just grab that and go upwards with it, and I'm going to go to stroke, do 2 point, make it a dash line, maybe 8 point gap. And then I will put an arrow maybe a smaller arrow here. Yeah, and then we can go ahead and just press Command C, and we'll grab that and make another one. Just keep doing that to show what is being vertically lifted. There we have it, guys. There's a very easy and fast way to do basic diagrams in Rhinoceros Illustrator. And then if we want to pull this into Photoshop and add some, maybe these are green spaces here, we can go in and just quickly color that. So I can actually, I'll save this as a JPEG. Oh, I actually have to export it. Export as, and then we'll do a JPEG or a PNG. We'll go ahead and export that. Let's make sure it's a better file here. Keep the line work looking good, because right now they are vectors, and when we pull them into Photoshop they will turn into basic image with pixels. So we pull this in. Let's go ahead and scale it up a little bit. And then a really easy way to do this is go ahead and create a new layer. Maybe we call this green space. And then we click back on the original image, and we'll click this, the magic wand tool. Just select that, and then hold shift, select this, 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 and this. Then we'll go back to our green space. We'll choose a green color here, and we'll just go ahead and paint those, and select deselect. And then from here we can adjust the opacity, bring it down, make it look better. And then we can even go in and add scale figures down here if we want little people, just to show what's actually going on in the spaces and give a sense of scale. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you.